Everyone that does sports on a regular basis knows how it's like to be sore and feel tired in the following day or days. Post-workout nutrition can help you recover, rehydrate, refuel, build muscle, and improve future performance. A major topic in sports and nutrition is protein intake. Eating protein after exercise prevents protein breakdown and stimulates synthesis, leading to increased or maintained muscle tissue. So it's a great strategy for better recovery, adaptation, and performance. In the past, most fitness experts recommended fast-acting proteins like whey or casein hydrolysate. This is because early research indicated that the more quickly amino acids get to your muscles, the better the result. However, new research shows that hydrolyzed, fast-digesting proteins may get into our systems too fast. Because they are in and out of the bloodstream so quickly, they might not maximize protein synthesis or maximally inhibit protein breakdown after all. What's more, hydrolyzed casein is preferentially taken up by the splanchnic bed, meaning our internal organs, which means it isn't maximally effective for improving protein synthesis elsewhere. In other words, there's no real evidence that protein powders, especially the fast-digesting kind, are any better for us than whole food protein after training. They are probably not worse either, which means you can choose whichever type of protein you want for your post-workout meal. If you want fast and convenient, make a protein shake. If you want real food, then make a high-protein meal. Any high-quality complete protein should do the job, as long as you eat enough, and that means about 40 to 60 grams for men and 20 to 30 grams for women. Now, let's talk about carbs. Contrary to popular belief, it's unnecessary to stuff yourself with refined carbohydrates and sugars to spike insulin and theoretically restore muscle and liver glycogen as rapidly as possible after your workout. In fact, a blend of minimally processed whole food carbohydrates, along with some fruit, to better restore or maintain liver glycogen, is actually a better choice, because it's better tolerated. It restores glycogen equally over a 24-hour time period, and it might lead to better next-day performance. Additionally, research shows that muscle protein breakdown is most inhibited and muscle protein synthesis happens best when insulin is at 15 to 30 milliunits per liter. This is only about 3 times above fasting levels of 5 to 10 milliunits per liter. These levels are easily reached if you eat a mixed meal or drink a protein shake a few hours before and after training. Plus, with mixed meals, your levels should stay at this rate for about 4 hours after consumption. Before we continue, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you're curious about science applied to health issues, and hit that bell icon so you receive the notifications every time we upload a new video. Now let's talk about the role of fats when it comes to post-workout meals. Dogma has it that we should avoid fats after exercise because they slow the digestion and absorption of nutrients. While this is true, in most cases, it's also irrelevant. We've already seen that speed of digestion of protein and carbs is not necessarily as important as we once thought. The same with fats. In fact, one study compared what happens when people drink skim milk rather than whole milk after training. Participants drank either 14 ounces of skim milk or 8 ounces of whole milk, equalizing the calories. The skim milk drinkers got the same number of calories along with 6 extra grams of protein, so you'd think they'd have the advantage. Yet, the whole milk drinkers actually ended up with a higher net protein balance, and the researchers had no explanation other than the fat content of the whole milk. Additional research shows that eating as much as 55 grams of fat post-training and another 55 grams in the 2 subsequent meals did not get in the way of glycogen replenishment compared to lower fat meals with the same amount of carbohydrates. Clearly, fat doesn't reduce the benefits of protein and carbohydrate consumption around training. In fact, it actually might provide some benefits of its own. In summary, while you don't have to rush in the door and straight to the fridge the minute you finish your training, you shouldn't dawdle and poke around forever before eating. Failing to eat within a 2-hour window following training can slow recovery. Sometimes after training you might not feel hungry, and that's okay. If you don't feel like eating, you can go with Liquid Nutrition.
Please note this video is our interpretation of scientific papers. It is merely informative and doesn't constitute any form of advice. If you have any health issues or concerns, please contact your physician or licensed health professional.